Just can't tell it all. Just can't tell it
Hello, and welcome to the Laughing Dads podcast. My name's Lolo,
Yo, it's your boy Dom.
and we are the Laughing Dads.
Oh my goodness, bro.
So,
That's Lo's first intro, y'all.
yep, the
He was
first
sweating
intro,
it.
it went, woo, crash and burn,
Right.
crash and burn. No, I have high standards for myself. Don't worry. Um, I just wanted to let you guys know that we had our first sponsor. It was last week. The Mendez Corporation, or if you want to call it the Junior Corporation, got me this snazzy little mic because
Oh.
y'all say that my voice doesn't sound too well. So our first dono, let's go. Sponsorship, got to shout him out. Thank you, my brother. Love you. And so very proud that we've got so much great people supporting us. All subscribers, all you guys, all my friends, all my family. Love you guys. We really appreciate you guys helping us and giving us the oomph that we need.
Yeah, I think we doubled our viewership from the first podcast to the second one.
Yeah.
Which isn't saying a lot because we only had like 29 the first one, but we had like over 60 this time around. So we must be doing something right.
Well, and the second one was longer. And so
Yeah.
they must be liking something.
Yeah, we had to cut it down. We had to cut it in half because we went off down the rabbit hole.
Oh no, for real. Oh, and something that me and Dom are talking about, we're gonna probably cut the podcast down just by about 30 minutes or so. We're gonna try to do it in segments. So that just means that we're gonna record a whole hour and be able to split 2 shows for you guys, get you guys enjoying us twice as much. Hopefully put one further down the road because YouTube loves us putting content on their channel. So we got to do it.
Yeah. We got to break it up a little bit.
Got to break it up just a little bit. So we appreciate all you guys. Appreciate all the love. Keep pushing those comments. Keep pushing those likes so we can get further and further up. Keep giving us feedback because that's what we definitely need. We appreciate you guys so much. So
absolutely.
How's your week been, Dom?
It was good, bro. Busy, man,
Yeah.
between this and the comedy thing. I know last week I want to talk to you though cuz you had me rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
You told
about?
me,
What was the thing? What was the
well,
thing?
I know that we're the Laughing Dads podcast and we
Okay.
always jokingly say that we broke. We
Oh.
always say we broke. It's not. Yeah, I mean, it's not that much of a joke. We really broke, but
It's not a joke anymore. But we keep telling each other it, and we're not confessing that we're rich. I get you.
My brother,
What's up?
it's 2025.
Yeah.
You ran out of internet last week.
Oh no, you brought it up.
I thought I didn't even know that
Oh.
they offered plans that you could run out of internet anymore, dog. Your
Yo,
shit
you
ain't
brought that
unlimited.
right out the gate.
We got hey. Nah. I didn't even know that was the thing anymore.
It is a
You
thing. It truly is a thing, and it happened. So I got Xfinity, and they have term limit. They have limits. They have about a terabyte. So within a month, you can use up to a terabyte of internet. I've got the fastest speeds now. Don't get me wrong. I ain't cheap, but I'm cheap. Because the unlimited plan was like $20 extra, so it would have been $100. I pay $80 right now. Yo, you gotta get a discount.
every dollar counts, bro.
Every dollar counts. Every dollar counts. So, so what happened was because we've been doing this podcast, and we've been like me and Dom's working diligently and hard, and I'm doing all the editing, not as diligent and as hard as he's working at his job. So I'm uploading up to YouTube, downloading a bunch of files and all kinds of stuff back and forth, playing, being on the internet while all of this is going down. And so any edits that I put onto YouTube, anything that I put on YouTube is a download. So our last podcast was a 10 gigabyte download and upload. So, and then on top of that, I was on the internet the entire time trying to get pictures and stuff like that, and trying to snazz up the podcast. So that just completely ate up all of my internet, that I usually use for my family. We're doing that, so my family is sacrificing for you guys. Our podcast, our podcast, my family's sacrificing for you guys. So just know that I sacrifice my kids' happiness for you guys.
So what Lo's trying to say is please watch, like, and subscribe and share with your friends.
Donate to
So
us.
so Lo can afford some unlimited internet instead of this ghetto 1997 shit he got going on over there. I'm surprised
Bro,
that man doesn't have dial up. I keep waiting for the
bro,
sound in the background, bro.
listen, I play video games. I have to have
Dog.
good speeds. I have to have good speeds. I had to leave that behind in the apartment. I had to leave the PlayStation, what is it called, dial up in the apartments. That was bad. That, if you want to hear some stories, that was bad. So no, and so that did happen. So now I'm gonna throw you under the bus. Uh, so my boy called me the other day, and he said some stuff, and I want to make sure I say it out loud for everybody. Um, so Dom, what happened last week that had you calling me up and crying?
Oh, bruh, you are not about to say.
Listen, that's what you get, bro. Hey,
I'm gonna.
you talk about me being broke. Let's uh let's let's share. Hey, remember, this is therapy session. It's okay. I'm we listen and we don't judge.
Well, let me tell y'all, I'm a big sensitive man. I
I could tell by just
um
looking at you.
I y'all know last week after the podcast we talked about it a little bit that I had a gig the next night. Um so we filmed the podcast next night. I go to my gig. I get there early, as you should. You know, you
Exactly.
got to show up early. If you ghetto people, we ain't never earlier on time to shit.
That's
So
that's exactly it.
if I get the opportunity, I'm early. So
Yep.
I left straight from
Sometime.
work. Went straight to the open mic, straight to the
Mhm.
comedy show, and got there early. Helped the host set up. I'm talking to him. Shout out to my man Dan Bublitz Jr.
Woo.
Hilarious comedian, great mentor in comedy. Man, he puts on some awesome shows here in Colorado, up north. So
Have to check him out.
yeah, he's a good man, bro. He got a great podcast too. If you ever want to check out another podcast, go check out my man Dan. But
You should.
I got there and I was sitting at the bar with Dan, and we were having a couple drinks before the show started.
Okay.
As you know, you try to get the
I,
nerves under control. I was also tired from
exactly.
work, so I look over at Dan. I say, "Hey, bro, do we have another guest host for the week?"
hmm
Because we'd been having guest hosts come down. We had a couple people from Kill Tony come down and host shows and stuff. So
Okay.
I was like, "We got another guest host," and he's like, "Nah, not this week." He goes, "Hey, you want to do it?" It's like,
Nice.
"Do what?" He's like, "You want to host, bro? Like you're funny. Why don't you host? You want to host?" It's like, "Tell you what, I'll even pay you."
Wait, hold on. He didn't just flat out say you funny looking, like, because that would have been my
Well,
line.
I know it would have been your line. Thanks, Lo.
Sorry, I had to add something. I had to add a
But
little bit of something.
so your boy got to host the show. I hosted the
Woo!
open mic. Yeah. I got paid. It was my very first time getting paid
Nice,
to do comedy. And
nice.
so I was a little emotional. Might have been the whiskey. Might
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 have
have
been
been
the
the
standing
whiskey.
ovation.
Might have been the $25 I got paid. I'm not. I'm still broke enough to be happy with my $25.
Again, we broke. Anything counts.
I was stoked, bro. I was
That's
in
awesome.
tears driving home.
That's
I had
awesome.
to call low, like, brother, I got
Hey,
paid.
no, 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 no.
You'd
You
have
missed
thought,
a whole chunk of that when you called me. What'd you say? He said,
oh,
I, I, I'm a. You can say it because I don't want to say it because it's a cuss word. But you were like, don't think of me as a punk, but I'm so happy, man.
I was stoked, bro.
You
I
said,
really, I
I'm
really did.
crying. I'm in tears right now. And I was like, yo, what's going on? Do you need what's up? What's up? He said, I'm a paid comic. And I was happy for you. Like I was truly happy for you.
Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, it was cool, man. So I like the podcast a lot because it's given me time to practice a lot of my bit. And
Yep.
you get comfortable just talking, and who better to talk to than Lo? That's my homeboy. So
Exactly. I'm your best and worst critic all at the same time.
for real, for real. Yeah, Lo watched me do comedy the very first time. He's like, "Yeah, bro, that's dry as fuck. You gonna need to fix all that.
I
That's
said you
not
need to
good."
just a little bit. Just a little bit. It was a little rough. Oh,
Yeah,
yep.
yeah, no, no, I was hurt, bro.
Well, I definitely akin you to a saltine cracker, not for your looks.
You can call me a cracker if you want to, as long as I get to be one of those yummy roasted garlic Ritz. I'm
Mm,
cool with it.
so
If you
delicious.
tell me I got to be a saltine, we gonna have to fight.
Exactly. No, exactly. But anything that we can do, anything that I can do, and as friends, eh, you have just and nowadays you have such a select few friends,
True
not
that.
just you, but like guys. I can speak for myself. I only have a real close knit, select few guys that I really can
Yeah,
connect with and laugh with and joke around with. Um, that any anytime that we can uh, encourage or lift up one another and be there for one another, it's a good thing because um, like I said, nowadays men don't have that. Men don't have that closeness. They don't have friendship like they did when they were kids, like running
yeah,
over to next door and knocking on the door, getting the bikes out, and just like riding all night. And then, or what me and my boys used to do, we used to go out and play pool
yeah,
at UNM late nights in on summers. And it was again, it was just us hanging out, not causing any trouble, just
yeah.
getting out of our normal circumstances out into the world. So it's real good. And I only make fun of you in as a friend. I don't make fun of you as a as putting you down. So forgive me if that sounded like that for weeping in tears. But no, it's I know that they were tears of joy. And as dads, uh, we have that. Like I don't know about you, but I cried the first time my daughter came out. She crested out. It was the best moment of my life. Like honestly.
Damn,
Um,
bro. Nah, we haven't told that story, but SP was my wife was in labor for five
mhm.
days with my oldest. He was,
What?
yeah, yeah. She full 5 days in labor. We were in the hospital for like
Yo,
2.5 weeks. Yeah,
I
right.
thought. Oh, go ahead.
No, my oldest was a big kid, bro. So my wife is only like 4'10". She
Yeah.
she itty bitty little Latina lady. She's tiny. And when we first met, when she got pregnant, when we first started dating, she was like a size zero, bro. Like we used to shop in the little kid
Mm,
section for her clothes. She's so tiny.
yeah.
And my oldest son was 23 and a half inches long and 11 pounds when he was born. So she had a fucking 2-year-old.
Golly.
Yeah,
Are
bro.
you sure that he was yours?
He's big. He's 9 and
Bro.
he's like 4'3" and he's like
Gee.
97 pounds. Like, that boy eat me out of house, and that's why I'm doing this.
Listen.
The little
Your
fucker eating me out of house and home, bro.
your
I'm
your
sick of this
your
shit.
mom and your son are both going to be the same height.
They are. right now. He only like that much shorter than grandma, bro.
Oh my god, dude, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, that's some big ass kids.
Yeah, that's huge, bro. That's awesome. I mean, no, that's really cool. Yeah. No, I didn't know it was 2 weeks. That's
Yeah, bro.
crazy.
Yeah, it was nuts, man. But yeah, it was probably the best moment of my life, though.
Yeah.
Changed everything. You remember me before kids, so
Oh yeah, you were
Woo!
definitely some yeah, let's drink to that one.
Yeah, preach.
But no, seriously, that was like the best moment of my life right there is um watching my daughter come out and being there for that. Um then not only that, um having it twice, my son
Yep.
come out, it was definitely uh it was definitely great. My daughter, that's what I was going to say. My daughter wasn't as long as my son, but
Mhm.
and as long as yours, but she was stubborn too. Like she just was like she, she Amanda would be pushing, and then like she'd stop to breathe, and then uh she'd go back in.
Oh
And
damn.
so yeah, exactly. Like her head would stop, and it was the funniest thing because Amanda was like, "Oh my gosh." And I said, "Yeah, if once this baby gets here, I'm gonna punch her in the chest for being so stubborn." And sure enough, as soon as she came out, I was like, gave a little love tap. Amanda's dad freaked out. I don't care, but it's not. Even the doctors thought it was funny. They were like, "Oh, it's cute,"
How cute. Yeah.
but
Wait till you see what I do to her when y'all ain't around. Hold
right? No, I can't say this. That's the internet. I love my children, and I do not torture them. No, it's crazy, man. No, but it's crazy as well. Like men don't get enough chances to express emotion. We have to be the rock, the solid
Yeah.
one. So it's good that, um, like I said, you felt free enough to do that, and so I appreciate you doing that. Appreciate you calling me. I'm glad I
Yeah.
was the one. Because like I
My
said,
boy,
you
bro.
you have so many people uh, on your phones list. I'm glad that it was me. So
Yeah, brother. I mean, I'm like you, bro. Like, we talk about the men have a tight group, right?
yeah,
Um, I got a lot of people I know. I got a lot of people that I'm cool with,
yeah,
but I probably got 5 friends, 6 friends on this entire
yeah,
planet that I really like could drop in a hat, call. And I'll tell you, like I've been friends with one dude, my oldest friend from California. We've been friends since we were 7.
yeah.
I'm 31. We got 24 years that we've been buddies,
Jeez, yeah,
and we don't, we don't talk every day. Like my one of my best friends, after he served in Iraq, like we talk once a month, every once in a while. We call each other just to check on each other's. Most of the time, it's our emotional and our head state. Like, hey man,
yeah,
you doing all right?
exactly.
Yeah, but like it's not. We're not. I'm not going to try to sound macho, but we're not calling each other and crying. Oh my god, I miss you."
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not none of
No,
that.
I got you.
But it's hey bro, like how you been, man? Oh, I'm good, bro. How's the wife? How's the kids? Oh, they're good. How's your life going? How's where are you at now?
Yeah,
So we keep track of each other, and just you were one of those people for me for years that like I knew I could always call you. I could always call Lo. Lo could always call me.
yeah,
We were always going to be there for each other. Like I think that was apparent from the first time we met. Like I was like, yeah, this
yeah,
dude's we gonna be boys. So um, yeah, man. I was for sure I had to call you because I was so excited, man. I could not
yeah,
hold myself together, and I was like, dude, I gotta call. I was so pent up with emotion. I was like, I gotta call Lo and tell
yeah.
him like this shit is crazy. So yeah, it was. I appreciate you for picking up the phone because it was like 10:30 at night,
Oh yeah,
dude. It was late,
always.
and I was like, I'm gonna wake up this boy with his kids.
Nah, you can't wake me up. I'm up editing all night.
There you go. Yeah, for sure. You were then. Yeah, for sure.
Listen, that we did the podcast. I think it was Tuesday,
Yeah,
and so I stayed up Tuesday night until 4 in the morning,
yeah. I had to be
getting
pretty close to that.
the intro done, getting the like because the podcast you just throw up on there, and I was telling Dom, I was like, it's real easy, just throw it up there, it's done. But the real difficult part is the editing, like making sure everything fits well, meshes well, uh, for the sound, for pretty much every little thing that is done. Um, so it's good in that aspect. Um, or it was easy in that aspect. And then I was like, you know what? Let's make a highlight reel. And so I started to do that with a completely different sound. And again, trying to cut it up and match it up, that was the difficult part. And again, I say difficult, but like for those who are listening on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, I'm doing the quotation marks. Um, it's hard. I mean, most people can do it pretty easily, but that is more difficult, and trying to match it up and trying to make it sound funny. That's kind of what I was trying to do, and I think I did a good job. But views and likes would be appreciated, and comments to let me know how well it was, yeah, how well I did.
We did get like over 1,000 views on one of those clips you put together. So
No, that was crazy. No, that was
that was
absolutely
crazy.
crazy, man. Like,
Yeah.
and again, for a small time just getting started YouTubers, like that is pretty amazing. Like if we were to
Yep.
hit the 100,000, like I'd be losing my mind. But
Yep.
at this present time, like I'm just happy with the simple fact that we're getting views. My
Yeah.
family and friends are commenting on it, talking about it. And the most proudest moment that I had was I subscribed to our main channel on my personal YouTube, and so whenever we put it on the TV, my kids are always staring at the pictures on YouTube, and my daughter, she was like, "Wait a second, Daddy, you're on the TV," and then I was like, "Yeah, I am." I was like, "Yeah." So it was really good, a real good feeling. My son, he can't talk yet, so he was probably just like looking at me, looking up, trying
That's
to
cool.
figure
He
out what
probably
was going on.
that'd be like one of his first memories, bro. He's just gonna remember my daddy was on TV.
Yeah, yeah,
You don't
yeah,
even know it was
exactly.
YouTube. Man. He'd be like, my daddy was on TV.
Yep,
Yeah,
exactly. And
sure it was.
so hopefully we can get big enough to where we actually uh it actually means something for us to be on TV.
Yeah,
So
I know. I know it's going to your wife's head a little bit
what?
because she called me.
Oh, did she?
I know you know what I'm talking about. I know you know what I'm talking about. She called me the other day, right,
I
y'all?
don't know what you're
Let me
talking
tell you
about.
guys this story. Yo, he knows. He knows what story I'm about to tell. He calls me the other day.
Uh-huh.
He was trying to shave. Lowe was trying. You see that distinguished gentleman, like
Yeah.
shadow my brother got going on over there? Like me, he's just trying to grow that beard out.
I now remember.
This man was gonna shave, and his wife called me on FaceTime, and I answered the phone. I'm like, man, what's up? She goes, I need you to talk to your boy.
She did.
I
She
need to
said that
talk to my boy
exact
about
thing.
what? She goes, he's trying to shave his beard today. I was like, no, put him on the phone. I had to get on the phone with this man and talk him down. Put the razor down, bro.
Yeah,
Just put
yeah,
the razor down, nice
put
and
it down.
slow. Back away. I ain't trying to be on here with like, you're gonna look like Barack Obama. You shave that shit off. You
Yeah.
want?
Hey, I got a picture that I gotta send you. It's hilarious.
Oh no.
I might put it in the YouTube video here in this section right here. Somebody took a picture of me in my formals, but you were saying, sorry.
No, that's it, bro.
That was it?
I
Yeah, yeah,
thought that shit
no.
was hilarious.
No,
Man,
it's
it's like,
actually
don't
pretty
let him
funny.
shave.
Well, no, she was saying, at least from what I was hearing, she was saying that she wanted me to shave like or make my mustache like a handlebar mustache and then like shave all the rest. And then she's like, wouldn't it look cool? I said, the answer is no. I
Yeah,
am
no,
not
you are
white.
not Paul Senior. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. I do not own motorcycles.
yeah, bro.
I would not look good in that. So I definitely got to trim because this is a little too much, but for me at least.
Oh,
Uh,
do you remember? Well, not to fly off the handle again.
no,
Do
yeah,
you
you're
remember
good.
when we lived at the apartment
Uh,
and you and your brother had job interviews the same day,
yeah,
and we couldn't afford to get haircuts, so I had to line you guys up in the living room.
bro,
We
that
had to
was
go
the
buy a clipper. Had to
funniest.
shave your heads.
That was the funniest. Wasn't that what's the guy's name that we? It's not Devin, but the other one. That we shared an apartment with.
Damn, I can't remember his name.
I can't think of his name either. But no, you think about that, and I'll keep talking. But yeah, no, I do remember that, and that still happens to this day. Like Amanda will be like, don't you got somewhere to be? I'm like, yeah, give me like 2 seconds, and then I'll
Yeah.
and then go. Just bro. Bro, like we said, we cheap, so we got to do everything ourselves, and it's the easiest way to do it, which is do it yourself.
Yeah. I'll never forget. You're like, I got an interview in like 45 minutes. You got to cut my hair. I
Yep,
was like,
yep.
what, bro?
And then I'll jump in the shower.
Yeah. Yeah, shaved your head in the living room. You went and showered, and then I think Amanda took you to your interview.
Yep.
You got the
Yep.
job though, so we did something right.
Hey, we did something right.
Yeah.
Or it's just glowing personality, whichever one.
Yeah, Lo had rent money the next month, so I knew it was good.
Yeah, you were like, you better get this money. The next thing
You
I'm
need this
saving
job for.
is your face, like
Yeah.
with a straight razor.
Oh shit, that was good, bro. That was fun. I don't
No,
know why that popped into my head. I was
no.
cutting my kid's hair the other day, and I was thinking about it, and that's
Oh
why I was
yeah,
there.
that
Yeah,
is
because I
that's
cut the boys'
funny.
hair.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you. Now I just feel like you just said that I'm your son. That I feel like. Thanks, Dom.
Thanks. You know
I'm
what?
like I'm like a generation above you, but yeah, thanks. I
you,
appreciate it.
you're only like 8 years older than me, Lois.
Oh yeah, right. I'm like 20. Give
Bro.
or take. No, I'm just
I
messing.
think that's bullshit that you're 8 years
And
older than me, by the
listen,
way.
my nose grew just a little bit longer. I'm Pinocchio over here.
I'm just saying, bro. That
Yeah.
whole, black don't crack. You look great for 38. I look like I'm 31, bro, and I look
What
older than you.
you carry it well. You were up in Colorado where there's a lot less sun, the harsh sun. I live down in New Mexico where there's just nothing but beating sun, and I didn't learn lessons from my father, which is putting on the glorious lotion
Yeah.
every time I get out of the shower. So I've got some wrinkles coming in. Like these are new right here. And so it's not the best, but
You a
we
lying mother. You know what?
we will overcome. We
Whoa.
shall overcome.
Let me tell you, when I get to 39, I'm gonna look like an old catcher's mitt that somebody in the major leagues use, bro. And grow this beard out. All this turns gray after a while, bro. I got this big long gray goatee. It's not good, bro.
As long as you don't get an orange spray tan, we're gonna be all
Nah,
right.
nah, nah. Hell nah.
Yo, that's fun.
Not happening.
Listen, I've got to ask, just because it has been on the hearts and minds of people this entire weekend. I know he had a press conference. I know he showed up. But what did you think when you didn't hear from Donald Trump for the entire weekend? What was the thoughts going in your mind? Just
Honestly,
you could just be like, I didn't even notice. Like,
I was about to say, like, I honestly don't pay enough attention.
no, you're
I
good,
guess is
bro.
the word.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
said
yeah.
something. I said something the other day at work.
Li-
To the other mechanics. I said, listen, this rich ass man was in Home Alone too. Before I was born.
Yeah.
What he has never been broke a day in his life.
Right?
What the hell is he gonna help me figure out about being broke? Because I've been
Exactly.
broke every day of my life.
Yeah.
I would just like to know what it's like to have his money for 24 hours.
Right?
So I honestly haven't been paying much attention. I got a second job now too, so
Oh, okay. My
I,
apologies. I live in
no.
the war zone, so there's a
Yeah,
helicopter flying around.
that's fine. That's cool.
But
That's mood music in Albuquerque, just so y'all know.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
how we
yeah.
set the mood for
Yeah,
Wednesday
exactly.
night.
Like
Yeah,
for the child making, baby making.
yeah, the ghetto bird flies over. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got a stork in the white neighborhoods. We got a
We
helicopter.
got the helicopters. We got the police helicopters.
Yeah,
That's awesome. Oh, really? Oh, they're really searching for
they
somebody.
really circling your house.
They're really searching for somebody up in my neighborhood. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
But no, seriously though, like, no, it was trending like, it was like over a million like hashtags is Trump dead.
What?
Yeah. Like, but you have to see it from like my angle, or like people that have like are kind of caught up
Mhm.
in that sphere. Donald
Yeah,
Trump
yeah.
has been like texting. He's like always in the media, like every single
Right.
day. And so like, and then he's like truthing. He's going on True Social. He's going on X, and he's just posting everywhere for the last 10, 15 years. And he's been he's just been in the media. And what happened was, over the weekend there was dead silence. And I don't mean to say that like that, but it was just radio silence. And so everyone was like, this is weird. For like the first couple
Yeah.
days, it was like, oh, that's normal. But then as the weekend progressed, we were kind of like, oh, like no, let me see. The media was like, what's going on? And like everybody started speculating, because we saw the bruises. There were like bruises on his hands, his swollen ankles. So everyone had
Oh,
already knows that Donald Trump has health problems. And so there was a lot of speculation about whether or not he was alive or not. And
oh,
like
jeez.
everybody was focusing on their phones, waiting for the text, waiting for
Yeah,
the
I missed
Twitter.
all of this, bro.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. Like they were trying to figure it all out. And then what ended up happening was, um he just suddenly, like on Sunday night, I think. Oh, no. It was either Sunday night or like Monday night. He was like, good night. And like just appeared out of nowhere.
Oh,
And
nice.
then
Okay.
there was like pictures of him, but like they were like, the press had to stand super far away not to get any like close up shots of him. So like there was a lot of like conspiracy theories and like all that jazz going on about like, ooh, maybe President Trump's dead and like, or not, passed away. And then so like
Bro.
maybe there's something happening in the White House. Nobody really knows like what's going on. And so
Oh,
there was a lot of speculation. And what ended up happening was, we finally, there was finally reports on what really happened. He had about like 4 or 5 strokes over the weekend.
oh my God, really?
Yeah.
Bro, what the hell? Yeah, no, I missed all of it,
You
bro. I
missed you
missed
complete. But
all of
listen,
it.
it's because you were a working dad. You were laughing. You were struggling. Like you got stuff to deal with. Me, I ain't
Yeah.
got nothing to deal with. I'm on my phone, texting, calling. All I get on my YouTube, I get one Laughing Dad podcast, and then the rest is like news reports. So if you guys ever hear me talk about news, guess what? Because all I do all day long is be on my phone.
Low is our answer to Brian Gumble. That's
Yeah,
that's
Brian
that's our
Gumley.
that's it. We got him right there.
Yep,
That's the new
yep,
version right there.
exactly.
CBS hit my boy.
Yep, I'll be there in a minute.
Oh
But
my God, that's
no,
funny. Yeah,
that's
I know, bro.
awesome.
I missed all that.
Yeah.
I didn't see
So
none of it.
yeah, so that was in the headlines. That was what was really big, what was really popping this weekend. And so I came on the podcast kind of excited, or getting ready for the podcast, kind of excited to like be like ding dong, which is dead, but it didn't
Bro,
end up happening.
dog. Yeah.
I'm joking. I'm joking. Like, I don't want anything bad to happen to our president.
The views expressed on this podcast are Lowe's and Lowe's only. No.
Exactly. And opinions, and covered by the First Amendment, which is
Yeah.
still in effect as of September 3rd, 2025.
Yeah.
But no, seriously, it was quite a crazy time to be um, in uh, in the news or in politics at that time. So
Yeah.
yeah, I just wanted to like give you that little snippet, little heads up, because that was pretty funny, pretty interesting kind of tidbit. So
Damn, that's crazy, man. That's like everybody freaked out like they haven't heard from their girl in a few hours. He ain't said nothing. I want where's she at?
that
I know she with that other hoe. She's
that was
hanging out with
exactly
Putin.
it.
That's,
That was exactly it.
that's exactly what was going on.
No,
Everybody's acting like a
everybody was
jealous
like,
girlfriend. Where
when
he
you
at?
when you get a chance, you have to check out like uh that like how many people were just like just in that
Blowing up.
circle. Like yeah, exactly.
Dang. Yo, I got a news headline I wanted to share with you. Hold up. Let me see if I can pull it up. Oh yeah, right here, right here. Can you still see me?
No. It's blanked out.
Okay. All right. The headline. Can you still hear me?
What? Yeah, I can still hear you, but let's go ahead and let's wrap for now,
Oh, bet. Okay.
and then we'll see you guys very soon. Again, this is Laughing Dad Podcast. This is Lolo, and there's Dom.
Yo, your man
Uh,
Dom.
we're we're gonna hit you guys up a little later with another episode. We shortened it down, like we said. We're gonna try to shorten down the episodes because we understand that listening to an hour podcast of us just laughing and joking on each other isn't as exciting. So we're trying to make it bite-sized form for YouTube. But if you guys want longer podcast versions, please let us know. We'll be down to get that taken care of for you guys. All right.
Absolutely.
All right. We'll see you guys later.
See y'all later.
Later.